Hello, welcome back to Visit Farrell Coast. I'm at South Shore. And I've got a new toy. So I'm going to drive you back down Blackpool promenade and we're going to see whether this is any better than the old toy. And I'll tell you all about it. So it's quite busy because it's half term. I think the Scottish kids are around. I don't think the English ones are off yet. So it's kind of half term-ish. But it's quite busy in Blackpool, so it should be quite interesting, and the light pole stuff's going up as well, so I'm sure you'll enjoy this. So if you're not a subscriber, make sure that you've subscribed, and we'll go and see what's happening on Blackpool seafront, shall we? Right, let's see if this is any better then. So, the GoPro. Well, I've had that GoPro for some years, probably the length of time that I've been doing videos, so let's say 5 years, shall we? And I've just got to the point where I could throw it through the window. So I've been on Amazon and I've bought a different bracket which I've used to fasten it to the fasten my DJI to the window of the car. So it will be interesting to see whether this is any better when I watch it and play it back than what you get off the GoPro, because I think the quality of the picture that you get on the GoPro leaves a little bit to be desired, and using it from a point of view of user interface, it's awful.
How can I help?
Shut up.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again, please?
Nothing. Never said a word, and she pipes up. So yeah, last time I did those two driving videos the other day, I got my GoPro out. I knew it would be completely flat, so I started trying to charge it. Trying to charge it is like splitting an atom, which takes ages, and it's, well, you've got no idea whether it's charging or whether it's not charging. So compared to a DJI, it's like waiting for Christmas. So that already said and done, I came out and did the film. And then I tried to download it to my phone. What a performance! Honestly. So you use an app. It's the DJI Quick or something or the GoPro Quick, I don't know. It's an app on your phone. So I connected my GoPro to my phone with the app and tried to download the footage, and was absolutely convinced that it had not downloaded it. I don't think it had actually the first time. So I turned my GoPro off, I turned my phone off, turned them back on again, because that usually works, doesn't it? Turn it off, turn it on. And then I tried using the wire, because I've also got a, well, that's quite complicated in itself, because it's a, is it called a USB connection, that little tiny oval shaped one? It's not a lightning. So you have to have like an adapter for an adapter for an adapter. So I tried that. No. So in the end, I gave it to Kevin. I said, I can't do anything with this. Can't make it work. Have a look at it. So he says, it's dated 2016. I says, well, I've definitely not made any videos in 2016. So we decided eventually that it had a complete senior moment, and it had completely renamed everything and put all completely the wrong dates on everything that it had filmed. So I found it eventually. And then I did another one the week after when I went to Freeport. So I thought, well, I'll try again, I'll not be defeated. And it had done the same thing. So I thought, well, I'm going to go on Amazon. I'm going to see if there's a bracket for your DJI that I can just fasten it onto my windscreen. Because obviously you can't drive and sit holding a camera, can you? And as you realise, before I set off when I did the intro, I was sat in the passenger seat with the car stationary. So here we are on Blackpool seafront, and when I've done this, we'll see whether it's any better. Get running, pal, your tram's coming. If I did that, I'd drop dead. So it's quite busy, and it's half term, and I thought you would enjoy a little amble. I know we came down the other way, but this is another day, another dollar, and a different view. So we're gonna do take two. So there was something else I was going to tell you. Oh, maybe he was not running for a tram. Maybe he's just timing himself. I don't know. There's something else I'm going to tell you. Something that was entertaining. I can't remember. It's gone. It's gone. I've lost it. Anyway, so here we are. It's the 14th of October today. Oh, that was it. I don't know whether I mentioned it last week on one of the videos that I'd done, but believe it or not, last Tuesday, I actually managed to turn up at the wrong time on the wrong day, expecting an appointment, which was today. So I've been back to the Lido at South Shore. I turned up on Tuesday last week at 2:30, dashing about, rushing because I thought I was late for my appointment, when in actual fact it was today. So that's where I've just been. So I've been to see a chap about these South Shore stories, and I've got my own little South Shore story to share with you, so I'll put that video on one day. I've also got another interesting one for you as well, which is at the complete other end of the promenade. Last week I went to the Hub at Fleetwood, which is a community space out of an old cottage hospital building, and they've got all kinds of things in there. It's quite a complicated one. There's lots of little clips for me to edit, so I've not done that bit yet. You can watch that when I've done it. You can see how many people are about. When I came down the prom yesterday and I kept seeing kids, I said, is it half term? Is it half term week? Am I missing something? We'll wait for the lights. So they're setting up for light pool. So on the left, on the comedy carpet, they're putting the weather screens up. And I think this installation that they're doing is called Medusa. And they've got the Aqualux water installation up, just at the side of the tower. And they've got something strange looking that looks like a bird near to the beach house. But I'll show you them as we get nearer. You'll not be able to see properly at the moment. And it's getting busy. So October half term is, generally speaking, the busiest week of the year in Blackpool. It's always packed, and it's lovely. It's lovely to see lots of families, lots of people that have brought kids to see the lights and whatnot. So it's well worth a visit. Come on, Mr. Taxi, let's be having you. That's it. He knows what to do, doesn't he? It's a shiny silver taxi. Ting ting. Britain's Got Talent is still in town. I saw some little clips of Simon Cowell on Facebook coming to the front of the Winter Gardens to meet the fans. And I did wonder whether it looks as plastic in real life as it looks on television. Just grow old gracefully. It comes to us all if we live long enough. Oh good, he's turning off. He's a little bit big to follow, isn't he? So the ones on the left, the big jellyfish that you can see on the left hand side, they're the Medusa installation. I think there's some more to go up yet. I was looking at the great big IBC water tanks that they're filled full of water. I can remember seeing them last year, they were lovely. The dragons, I don't know whether you can quite see, because I've got a full forward facing view on the camera, and obviously a camera can't turn its head to the left. So you can see the windshields going up, and this is this bird thing, look. They got it lit up yesterday when I passed. And it does look, oh, I've got hiccups. It does look like a bird. Aqualux is on your right, just there at the side of Blackpool Amusements. I thought they got scaffolding up at the beach house to do some building work. I'm just wondering whether it's something to do with the lights, because that black cabin on the left hand side is part of the light pole trail. It's a projector unit shining patterns onto the building. It's busy, isn't it? Love to see it busy. Comes to life when people are here. Some men down there with what looks like a big Sputnik. That looks like another installation going up just at the side of the cenotaph. Has anybody else got a car that pings and pongs and talks to them and frightens them to death? This is enough to drive you mad. If it thinks you're too near to a obstacle, it just brakes, frightens your skin off. I was reversing down our drive the other day, and one day it did an emergency brake because it thought I was too near to the gate post. I wasn't. And then another day it did an emergency brake because it thought I was going to knock Kevin down, who was on the path at the back of me. No, I wasn't. He was miles away. So let me know what you think to this compared to the previous driving video that we've done with the GoPro, and if it is better, because to me it looks as if it's doing an awful lot of wobbling. It looks as if it's clearer, but obviously there's a gimbal on it, but it feels as if it's picking up every wobble and every shake. So you'll have to let me know what you think, which you prefer. And if you prefer this, I've got a GoPro 10 for sale. Oh, bump. Just in passing, these buildings on the right hand side are nearly finished that they've been doing for forever, amen. I think somebody bought it and they're making it into an Airbnb. The different rooms, obviously. Not all the building being one Airbnb. Doesn't it look different when you go the other way? You get a better view really driving from south to north because the light's at the back of the camera and you get a clearer view with the light on the subject. Got the lights in Jubilee Gardens on the left. They've got the trees up and the Doctor Who box. And there we are, more or less at the end of the lights. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye for now.